my name is Asher's. Yours is probably not, but if it is, cool. But, I'm gonna be going on a story of when I figured out what the story of Bloody Mary was and how I reacted to that, because, yeah, that's pretty interesting. And, okay, so it all started when I was, like, in second grade, and I was, like, 7. So I used to play outside a lot with a lot of the neighborhood kids, because that's what I used to do before I learned about the internet. And so one day I was playing with this one kid. I'm gonna make up a fake name for him. I'll call him Stitch. I don't know. But so Stitch, me and my sisters and Stitch were playing, and I got hurt. And, like, this wasn't, like, a far walk back to my house, but, like, I had to, like, get help. And on that way back to my house, he goes, "Have you heard of the story, Bloody Mary?" And I was like, "I haven't." So so he goes on to say, it's this vengeful ghost that if you look in, that if you say her name 3 times in the mirror, she'll come and basically kill you. Well, not basically, she would kill you. And she was covered in blood, wearing all white, and a like that. And when I tell you that at that moment I was terrified, like, for a solid week I could not go up to a mirror, because I was just like, I wouldn't even, like, try it. I would just be scared that she was just gonna be like, boo, and I'd be like, oh shit, dead, I guess. But after that, I was kind of in this weird spot of, oh my god, I am going to get killed by Bloody Mary, and I could not sleep for weeks. It was it was really hard for me to, like, relax, because I was just scared that this Bloody Mary's gonna come out and kill me. And, um, but, so, and it was really bad. And then one day, my mom put me in front of the mirror and was like, say it. And I was like, what? And my mom was like, say it 3 times. And then went up to the mirror and said, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. And then looked back at me and said, now say it. And I was like, okay. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. And then she's like, see, you're fine. Now go to bed. She was really sick of it, because it was a problem. And yeah, and then I was over it. Because, yeah. Um, it's not that big of a thing to be scared of. And I guess, like, the technical ghost story part is you have to, like, turn the lights off, light candles, spin around 3 times, and then say her name 3 times. And then you say, and if she shows up, like, if you really are playing risky with your life, you say, Bloody Mary, I have your child, and she's supposed to scratch your face off and then kill you. I don't know why we were so into this one. I don't know why I was so into it. I mean, I definitely have a love for ghost stories and anything to do with paranormal things now. So I can confidently say I've grown past my fear of Bloody Mary, but that was also a very long time ago. It's almost been a whole entire decade. Or, yeah, since I have been scared of Bloody Mary. And I don't know, man. She's just not. I mean, I. This was definitely one of the first times I heard of ghost stories, and it was definitely, like, one of my more things that I was scared of. Saying that I really wasn't used to horror yet, especially since I was, like, 8. And Yeah, that guy was like a teenager too. So Stitch, he was a teenager. Loki, and that's a vivid memory of him helping me like walk down to my house and telling me. Well, my sister also walked me down. I'm not sure if my sister got scared of it. We weren't really close, but I for surely was. And yeah, I had a really big fascination with the entirety of like I'm so fascinated with ghost stories and um paranormal experiences now, which is really funny saying how I literally cried and I was a really big scaredy cat as a kid. Like there were many times when I would just straight up shut I was eventually the internet did take over my life. If it wouldn't, why would I be here? But I would like watch horror movies and stuff, and I'd get, well, not even horror movies. I would watch YouTube, and YouTube Kids wasn't a thing yet. I want to like specify that because yeah, otherwise I would have been on it. I wasn't, but I watched a bunch of like YouTubers like Markiplier, other ones like those. And I would watch like kids channels and I'd accidentally fall in the Elsa Gate content, which if you don't know what that is, don't look it up. Trust me, some things you just don't want to know, and that's one of them. And I'd actually watch a lot of like scary content because of that, of like wanting to watch My Little Pony, and I'd see like the Fluttershy's shed one. It was pretty bad. And so when that kind of stuff happened, I would like shut everything out that I knew. Well, like I would shut anything out on the internet other than things I knew weren't gonna scare me, such as popular MMOs, Gaming with Jen, Minecrafters, and I don't know why, but Markiplier was still in there. I was very dedicated to Markiplier and Jacksepticeye back in my old day. And I still watch all the FNAF videos, and I don't know why, because it's not a very smart thing, especially when I'm already scared. I don't know. Don't be like me. That's end of the story.